We've done it. We've gone live. Okay. What are we doing today? Today, we are utilizing Claude and some files I've downloaded over the past couple of years of every single card data to see what we can get done. Let's open up one of these files. Just take a look at the kind of data we've got and think about what we can do with this. Got an index, an ID, artist, name, color. Oh, does this have price data in here? If it's foil or non-foil. Frame version. Jeez. There's a lot of data in here. Keywords, language, layout. Are there, what? It has more than just English in here? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Did it say Hebrew? Is there Hebrew in here? Yeah, I guess there are. Okay, what other data we got? Mana cost, mana value, creature type. Yeah, this is going to do a lot. Okay, we've got links to TCG Player and Card Kingdom. Do you have any price data? No price data. But you know, I think I might have that price data somewhere. Let's dig. Let's dig. Have to do a little bit of digging off screen. Sealed products. Oh, sealed products. What's in here? Card count, what it is. Marvel superheroes. The TCG player link. Okay. Interesting. Okay, what else we got? Sets, tokens, set decks, set translations, cards, card rulings, card prices. Bingo. What do we got? Let's try to open this up, see what we got. Okay. Okay, the UUID. Okay. All right, great. So all we need is to get this card prices, and then I think the cards, along with the card prices, will be everything we need. Cards 2026. Is this just cards that are printed in 2026? Yeah, what's the difference between this and the other one? This definitely isn't just cards printed in 2026. But it does have the UUID. So I think we're cooking. Okay, we just need to get this cards and the card prices into the folder. And then we're cooking. 2026. I got to exit out of it before I can change its name. Exit, exit, exit. Don't worry, Claude. We're going to be there for you in just a moment. In the meantime, why don't we just look at the beauty, which is a Lord of the Rings collector booster box for over $10,000 with some confirmed sales even. What do we got? Somebody bought for 12 grand. Yeah. God help us. Us sinful, sinful creatures. It's crazy times. Spreadsheets, baby. Zones MTG is here. Yeah, we are busting out the spreadsheets. We're going to try to see if we can get some value out of AI, because why not? Let's see. So got the card prices, got the cards. Let's bust this thing out. B-Chan's here. Good evening, good evening. PPMB2KY, here, here. Here, here, here. All right. I need to hurry this up. Price changes. Paste that in. Card prices. Streets of New Capenna is the next 10K box. What is Streets at? Because honestly, I was, well, okay, I shouldn't say that I was planning on buying Streets, but planning on buying a card from Streets. Isn't that crazy? You can buy a serialized poster card for the same price as you can buy. Wait, is it PSA 10? Oh my gosh. You can buy a serialized. Oh, this isn't. What the fetch? Is this a listing for just all serialized? Oh no. I was looking at something. I was just looking at the wrong thing. I thought that was. No, here's the One Ring, but that's not serialized. Anyway. Is there only one serialized One Ring? No, I thought there were other serialized One Rings. Maybe there's just one. My wife was going to get me a t-shirt once that said, "I'm a freak in the sheets" with an XL logo. Oh, that's good. That is good. Is there the... I'm wondering if there's the serialized Hugh the Entwood. We could buy it for a good friend that's opening up these booster boxes. Okay, what's the deal? Is it really just 250 bucks? What's it called? Streets Collector. Wow, it is. That's bonkers. When did these come out? Like 2023 or something like that? 2022. Hey, the price is going up. The last time I updated the Streets of New Capenna, it was only $212 each. Wait, is Brothers War 800? Excuse me? No, that's not. Oh, there's a... Wait. Oh my gosh. It is. It is 800. What the heck? Jeez. Y'all remember, you know, like... I guess 3 months ago was still... I guess these have been pricey for a lot longer than I thought they were. I remember when these were like 300. That's what I was thinking, was that these were around 300, 400. And I guess they haven't been 300, 400 for like a year. So... what do you know? Just flies by. What really flew by... Oh my gosh, why isn't there the search bar at the top? This is so weird. Let's... March of the Machines. I mentioned this in a video, but... Oh, not the Aftermath. Boo! March of the Machines Collector. Spelled that wrong. Come on. No way. What is going on? What is happening in Shibuya? I swear. Yeah, exactly. These were like 720 bucks, and now suddenly the cheapest listing is 900? Oh my gosh. What's going on? Makes sense since the set boxes are 300 bucks. Madness, I tell you. There's something crazy going on right now where stuff is just rising in price. I remember a year ago, I was building Y'shtola Commander deck, and I thought to myself, I'm going to buy the most expensive version of every card because, like, that's fun or something. And I decided not to, but, like, Smothering Tithe, I was going to buy this card. Oh my gosh. But it was like 800 bucks at the time. Yeah, it would have been around here, like 700, whatever, 800 bucks. And then, what do you know? It turns out like every single card I bought for that deck that I bought a year ago has just like pumped. Crazy. Not every single card. A lot of the older cards didn't, but but yeah, it's crazy to think that if I was just a little more greedy, I could have doubled my money. It's funny, putting the white piece of whatever that is behind it makes me think that it's a fake card. I don't know why. So it just is what it is. I think Yeah, this looks like stickery in general. I'm not saying it is. It's probably a real card, but I do not like how that looks. Wow. Just sold a Duskmorn collector booster box for $6.78. Felt dirty. Oh my gosh. That's how I'm gonna feel when I sell these. So I own two of these Tales of Middle Earth collector special edition collector booster packs. And I even had them listed because yesterday there was only one other person that had them listed, which was this person. And so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll list mine for the same price. Now I'm one of the more expensive ones listed, but anyway, crazy, just craziness is going on. All right, so what am I looking for? Okay, bear with me. I'm going to find these price files. I'll just grab one of these. Card prices. Let's go. Card prices. Okay. All right, Claude. Let's see what you got. I have... Let's do Opus. I have CSVs that are lists of Magic the Gathering cards, along with prices for cards in 2024 and 2026. I want to understand how Magic prices have changed in the last 2 years. All right. That's going to just heat up my computer a little bit. Can put that off to the side. Seagull Seagull says, I was going to get the Lord of the Rings special box when it was $1,600, but I would have had to travel to Philly from New Jersey and didn't end up doing it. Big mistake. Yeah. Well, we can all... I mean, just in the past month, we can all be like, wow, I made a big mistake. Moist Critical on his channel today said that he would buy these. Essentially, he said he'd buy these from people for $6,000. So like anybody in the past month could have just, doubled their money. All right. What do you want? What prices should I focus on? Paper, retail, TCG player. Yeah. What deliverable do you want? Just a written report. Sweet. Yeah, these are crazy times. I do suspect that there is a frenzy in the collectibles market right now that might justify, honestly, buying stuff like this, buying Streets of New Capenna. I mean, you don't want to be too stupid. Any Atrioc fans in chat, you get max stupid, right? Is like, that is what could happen. Yeah, are we at max stupid with Magic cards? I don't know. We've got a streamer who's opening up Lord of the Rings special edition collector booster boxes by essentially the case. I mean, only one a video, but 10, 12 videos, 12 boxes. Price is rising. He says, no, I'm not going to let the dirty scalpers gouge me, but at the same time, I'm willing to pay a market price that is insane. The market price even being like $6,000 is just wild. Yeah, let's check out the Lanza mystery. Well, what is it? Atlanta Festival in a box. $2026. Here we go. Yeah, if you haven't seen this already. Oh, is it Amsterdam? What is this? Amsterdam. No wonder I was having a hard time finding it. If you haven't seen this yet, new festival in a box. What's in it? There's a Mystery Booster 2 display. What are those doing these days? Mystery Booster 2. Interesting. So it doesn't seem like it's, well, excuse me. Was that about 3 months ago? Yeah, it was probably this spike when the last festival in a box came out and people were, going crazy about it. And so it hasn't quite like recovered to what it was before that, but $300 for a box is pretty good. So you get your Mystery Booster 2. Very cool, very cool. You'll also receive Wild and Bloom. Is a foil edition secret lair where powerful land-loving cards get a fresh showcase inspired by gardens, green spaces, and colors of the city. Bright, botanical, and built for players who like their mana with a view. Yeah. This is pretty sick. I like, what's the word? Hot take, I guess. Hot take. I'm not a big fan of landfall as a mechanic. And I agree, McFly. Wizards of the Coast has really been pushing landfall. And it's like, I don't know, it incentivizes slow gameplay. That's all it is. Is that incentivizes you to play a bunch of fetch lands and to fetch and play them from your graveyard, and you're just fetching and fetching and fetching. And I guess this might just be a personal thing, but I don't shuffle super fast. I'm slow at shuffling. And so whenever I play a Lands Matter deck, it ends up being like my opponents get to watch me shuffle for like half an hour. It's that sucks. And so anyways, this is cool stuff. I think this is a cool secret lair. I think these are cool cards. The Nissa is quite a valuable card, I think. Let's look up Nissa Resurgent Animist base copy. Yeah. $25, not nothing. It is interesting how they like the creative liberties. Oh, okay. You can still see Nissa's like green face paint or whatever it is. But it's interesting because like this to me looks very different elf than this. But who cares? And then, oh, this is sick. And then no festival in a box would be complete without a special guest. And so we get a Utopia Sprawl, Llanowar Elf, and a Traxa, Praetor's Voice. That's sick. And of course, a Bicycle Elemental. Okay. Nice. How do we feel? How do we feel, folks? I'm just finally getting into chat. The quick rise in price does make me worry for a bubble pop. Yeah, B-Chan, you're justifiably worried. Oh, McFly says it looks great. Probably talking about this secret lair. Just by Final Fantasy, where will the price be in 4 years? Yeah, it's a good question. Where will Final Fantasy be in 4 years? Where's Final Fantasy today? See, collector. I do struggle to spend $1,300. Like, personally, I'd almost rather want, like, I don't know. I say this, I don't know if I mean it, but I'd almost rather want 4 New Capenna than, oh, cool. Hey, check it out. Claude made a report for me. The MTG price report from February 2024 to June 2026. Across 116,000 individual cards, the overall market rose sharply within the 2-year window. The combined value of every card grew from 582,000 to 770,000, gain of 32%. 70% of cards went up in price, 28% fell, and only 2% were unchanged. Jeez, 32%? You're telling me that we beat the S&P 500 if you just got an index fund of all Magic cards that had prices on TCG Player between 2024 and June 2026. That is bonkers. The median price, though, is 37 cents to 45 cents. So maybe we ask this to not look at cheap cards. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Cheap cards jump the most. Yeah, that's less impressive. But that is interesting. Cheap cards jump the most. Yeah, PPMB 2KY for $1,200 you can get a Guy's Cradle. Is that right? Gaia's Cradle. Yeah, that is right. Yeah, like I said, I struggled to spend $1,300. I'd almost rather get like 5 new Capenna collector booster boxes. Like, you know? Oh. Opened a Mystery Booster 2 a year ago. It actually had pretty good EV and carried my TCG Player Black Friday sales. Sick. Seagull Seagull? Man, terrible with names. That's fascinating. Yeah, the Mystery Booster 2 is sick. I've opened up a couple of these with friends, like as a draftable or whatever. There's not a ton of these listed before it gets to 200 or $300. Yeah, landfall's rewarding you for eating food. Yeah, that's right. PPMB 2KY gets it. I have a landfall deck. It's really like playing solitaire, not fun for anyone. Well, it sounds like I'm among friends when it comes to my hot takes on landfall decks kind of being downers. I pulled a Chrome Mox borderless. Should I grade it? Slope is dope. That is a great question. Should I grade it? Well, if you want to protect it and have it as a cool piece of your collection forever, yeah. If you're looking for an investment, probably not. I don't know. Wonder what graded. I mean, we can take a look on eBay. What are the what graded Magic cards are selling these days? Graded MTG cards. Last time I looked, it was all Final Fantasy that sold. Obviously, there's lots of stuff listed, but let's take a look at sold graded items. Okay, there's all kinds of stuff that sells. Boo, Lorcana. What the heck? A PSA 5? That is hilarious. Ooh, 3,100 for a graded Edgar Markov. Sick. That's crazy. Somebody spent $150 for a graded foil Imposter Syndrome that's a PSA 10. That's crazy. Well, have we learned anything? Maybe. But yeah, it's wild out there. The grading world. Yep. The Gamer 2102. I'm behind. So very dumb. Question: how does someone even buy at 12,000? Does that mean that at the moment in time the lowest one was 12,000, or did someone go to pay to find out that it was listed at 12,000. Yeah, well, with this box, we can look at the sales history, and there is a confirmed sale at 12,000. Now, it could get canceled. Like, you know, it's a confirmed sale, but stuff could still happen. But somebody paid 12,000 for one booster box with 12 booster packs in it. That probably has an expected value of like $1,500. Oh, probably not even that. Like, after watching Charlie's videos, like, yes, some of the packs you open like 100, 200 buck cards, but some of them you only open up like 50 bucks of cards or 20 or whatever. So yeah, I don't know, probably $1,000 estimated value booster box. I guess there's EV trackers out there. Actually, Top Loaded is adding in some MTG sealed. I wonder if you can look up Lord of the Rings collector. Boo. Yeah, don't got it. That's okay. Kane says, if you don't want to spend on the Final Fantasy Collector Booster Box, try the Play Boosters, but buy it as it gets closer to being rotated out. Entry point is lower, so risk is lower, but growth might also be slower. Yeah, that's an interesting. Final Fantasy Play Booster Boxes are truly an enigma. I mean, it is absolutely wild how the price has bounced around from like 120 up to 215. We're above 200 bucks. Oh no. Is it going to get reprinted anytime soon? Yeah, I mean, like, look, people are selling these for 120. And then, you know, I guess that was a while ago. 6 months ago. Yes. I mean, people had to wait. But I don't know. What even is that? What is 215 after taxes or whatever? Equals 215 times 0.8, I don't know, 83 after shipping, 170. So if you do that after you bought it for 130 each, then what is that divided by 215? Yeah, 22% gains in 6 months. It's not bad. Not bad. What are we talking about? That's so good. Man, so if you're, you know, just hop on the stream, I own 2 of these. I have 2 Lord of the Rings special edition collector booster packs that a friend recommended that I buy a while ago. And I did. I bought 2 of them. And it felt a little silly because they're like 500 bucks each. No, sorry, they're 250 each. So it's 500 bucks total. But now look at me now, sitting pretty with like 1,600 bucks worth of 2 booster packs or whatever. I mean, we'll see what they actually sell for. The confirmed sales are only, oh yeah, they're only like 480 bucks. So yeah. Anyways, I made some money, but now I'm thinking like I should sell these packs, but then just take the money and reinvest it into something else that's kind of dumb. Something else I think is going to go up relatively quickly. Cause I think I bought these like 3 months ago. Yeah, it must have been 3 at the most 4 months ago. Huh. Maybe longer. Yeah. Yep. Catching up on chat. What's going on? Seagull says, man, I'm just happy to finally be seeing my Innistrad and Aetherdrift collector boxes in the slight positives. Yeah. What are we looking at? Copy this, paste that over. Yeah, Innistrad are doing good now. 20% year-over-year gains. It's good. Aether Drift is at least... Oh, yeah. Wow, Aether Drift are selling for 270. It's decent. Better than New Capenna. They must have really overprinted New Capenna. I mean, how wild is it that a set from 2022 is so inexpensive? I guess Dominaria United is similar. That's crazy. All right, catching up with more chat. That's why I haven't purchased one. I can get so many more chances. Yeah, as in, it's a win. I saw a graded Final Fantasy Play Booster for $200. This guy can't be a Magic the Gathering player. Graded? Is that... Wait, am I like really out of the loop? Or is graded MTG packs? Is that a thing? I guess it kind of is. Is this a revised booster pack? Yeah, that's been graded. I didn't realize that... I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb, but I didn't realize that PSA graded packs. Oh. Let's why don't we just do a gambling website with Pokemon? Boo. Yeah, fascinating. Would have bought a case of Strixhaven instead. Yeah, that's another, like, talking about a set that could go up dramatically in the near future. Yeah. I don't know. Is Secrets of Strixhaven going to get opened like Final Fantasy gets opened? I don't know. I guess that's the point. There's risk, and that's the reason why there's a premium if you invest into the risk. But yeah, I do get I have a hunch that buying a case of Secrets of Strixhaven at this price is probably going to feel like you did really well 6 months from now. That's probably true for most things. It's hard. I'm not going to lie. Moist Critical got me back into MTG right around Modern Horizons 3. I hadn't touched Magic since like 2008 when I was 14. And then I fell back in love with the art and the game. Yo, that's legendary. Yeah, the Modern Horizons 3 openings that Moist Critical did were kind of legendary. It is kind of special. I kind of made a video about it, but yeah, I agree. X-Merfex, I think Final Fantasy has a reprint in Q4. Nice. I've got them from 145 to 175. It's been dumb. This is win for the win. Yeah, I got multiple people saying Q4 is expecting a reprint of Final Fantasy. So I guess that's the time, everybody. We've learned this lesson, I guess, just once. Well, before this, the price was lower. And so it's kind of the second time that's been like spiking up. And I don't love playing this game, but like, how many boxes are we away from, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14, 20, like 25, and 30 more. Yeah, I don't know. There's a decent amount listed. But then every day we're selling like 3. Pretty crazy. Oh, that's more than 3. What the heck? Oh yeah, it's a lot more than 3 selling every day. Interesting. Oi. Yeah. Oh, Secrets of Strixhaven collector cases. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Secrets of Strixhaven collector feel like a decent, and by decent I mean pretty good play. It's always hard at the price point. Yeah, and I think everybody should take the price very seriously when you're like, oh, I'm going to spend $500 on this booster box. It's like, okay, what are the odds that it goes up to like 600, 700, 800? Or I should say, how long, right? the odds of it going up are pretty good, especially these days. Any thoughts on pre-fire format? What are you talking about? No, I'm pre-fire format MTG. Hope this is an official site. Prefiremagic.com. Pre-Fire is a community-built retro Magic the Gathering format designed to recapture the spirit of Modern from its inception through early 2019. Before the Fire design philosophy in the Modern Horizons sets reshaped the game. Oh, that is funny. And not funny bad, just funny. Oh my goodness. These cornerstones will always remain legal. That is so interesting. Yeah, I think it sounds sweet. I'd love to play some pre-fire, or yeah, pre-fire. Interesting. Yeah, humans. That's good stuff. I played Modern at my local game store in 2022, which was like right after Modern Horizons 2. And I kind of kicked butt with a rogue deck list. I won one time. And that's my claim to fame, is I won a Modern tournament at my local game store that had like 30 people. Yeah, this is sick. This is sick. I've been dumping Final Fantasy since the $210. Definitely trying to move them before the reprint. Yeah, Kane, good call. It feels like a good time to take in some wins, you know? It's such an interesting, like, Anon has really opened up the world of like trying to time reprints and stuff like that, I think, for a lot of people. And it is just fascinating, you know, just trying to, you buy low, sell high, you know, provide supply to the market when the market's most desperate for it, and you get rewarded financially. Man, Mystery Booster 2 sounds like a good time. I could I could go for a Mystery 2 booster box right about now. That'd be nice. Final Fantasy. Man, if I ever played any of the Final Fantasy games, there's probably no way that the box behind me wouldn't have already been opened by now. But I you know, never played these games, never got like too deep attachment for it. I've opened a couple booster boxes of Final Fantasy, play booster boxes. That's been sweet. I've not opened up a collector. I own a bunch of collectors, have not opened them. What is with these empty boxes? I've talked about it before, but did Giant Panda? Oh, he's got two different ones listed for two different prices. Classic. Yeah, Soapland, it's kind of a nostalgic format for me. Yeah, it is nostalgic. It's sweet. I wasn't into Modern at this time, but I do have a deep respect for what Modern was at this time. Yeah, it's fascinating. That's so interesting. It's fun. It sounds like a lot of fun. It would be hilarious if Tarmogoyf became more than like a $10 card. That's the spec, people. We can buy Tarmogoyfs because it's going to go up with pre-fire. Wow. Wow, $6 for the ugly Tarmogoyf. Or $5 for an uglier Tarmogoyf. Or $6 for a cooler looking Tarmogoyf. Man. Wonder how many of these I could buy. Is that the move? Sell my Lord of the Rings special edition collector packs to buy Tarmogoyfs in the hope that pre-fire spikes, and then make money off of it like a dirty scalper. Seagull Segal says, I'm ranting here. but so mad that we don't get collector booster sample packs of commander decks anymore. Dude, I will throw down with you. No, not like against you, but with you. Like, it is so frustrating. I want to buy a bunch of Strixhaven Strixhaven commander decks and just open them and sell the singles. But the fact that they don't have collector sample packs in them really dissuades me. It really does. And maybe that's the point. Maybe they just wanted to get the dirty single resellers out of the business. Congratulations. You did it. You pulled it off. But man, it is so frustrating that they took those out. And I don't think they've been punished for it. I mean, they're selling everything. Like, everything is selling these days. So yeah, I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, box toppers are still a thing sometimes though, right? Like with The Hobbit, I think box toppers are going to be a thing. And you can actually open up the One Ring and box toppers. Hobbit box toppers. First look, collecting magic. Wow. So each Magic the Gathering play booster box and collector booster box includes a box topper. Oh, that's cool. One traditional foil card. Yeah. The One Ring. Plagiarized art, One Ring, baby. Oh, that's good stuff. What, Y'shtola Knights Blessed is already $1,000? I own the Y'shtola that isn't Surge Foil. Rip. What the heck? Come on. Trying to get the right one. Y'shtola Knights Blessed. It's not extended art. It's borderless. But what about the borderless? What about the Surge Foil borderless? What's going on? Guess I'll just look this up. Sort high to low. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, $1,000 as was promised. Incredible. And then this one is this one. Oh, here we go. Foil. Wow. Crazy. Yep. Once again, another card I bought for this deck. You know, healthy ladies, you buy them for the deck, they go up in value. What can I say? Crazy. All right, where are we at? If they did have sample packs, would you open them and sell them? Yeah. I think Secrets of Strixhaven, like if I go to toploaded.io and take a look at the precons that are valuable, there's a Secrets of Strixhaven here. I think there's other, I don't know, I'm not going to look through all these right now, except that is exactly what I'm doing. But I think the Secrets of Strixhaven decks are pretty good value. If you open them up, sell the singles. And so, yeah, if you can get it for the right price, like I've got a tool, I've got some code I run, and there's easier ways to do this. Somebody in my Discord pointed out, Alfred in my Discord, shout out Alfred, was pointing out ways to, way easier ways to find out the expected value of these commander decks. And if the commander deck net's positive after shipping and fees. I'm very excited to buy that, open it, and sell the cards inside. And that's all the more true if there's a collector sample pack inside. I mean, would you generally open the packs or sell them sealed? I would sell them sealed. Yeah. I have opened some, and I have found that the expected value is pretty bad. Well, I don't know. It varies set to set. Like Doctor Who, there was a number of hits that were worth money. Murders at Karlov Manor, there was like one hit that was worth money. But anyways, just in general, expected value of sealed booster packs is usually negative. There's exceptions, and I love buying those exceptions, opening them and selling the cards inside, but usually I keep them sealed and sell them sealed. Yeah. Do bundles, sell them on Discord, in Discord channels. Aether Drift box toppers worth so much. Really? Oh, now I'm curious. Aether Drift box topper. Yeah, $20. You can open up some pretty cool stuff in these. There's a card I wanted in the like pea color foil. I'm trying to remember what it was, but anyway, that's fine. Oh, it was the Aether Spark. How much is that? Aether Spark. See, it's like, it's kind of pricey. Well, it's $70, not the worst, but this would be sick. It'd be sick to put in my Raton Alcaton deck. Anyway, I digress. Seagull Cycle says, by the way, I'm curious to know your thoughts on vintage playmats. I've been racking up old pre-release playmats on the low. Do you think it's an undervalued market? I have not thought much about playmats. I think this is a great question. And I think that in general, I guess I have to say, I just don't know much about it. That being said, I listened to Made the Zoo Be With You podcast, and the people on there are very, very bearish on playmats and playmat markets. They are not a fan of buying playmats and selling playmats. So I don't, I don't know. In my opinion, just because I don't know much about it, like if I got playmat and knew it was worth a ton of money, I would sell it, because I don't know. I just can't, I can't understand the person that buys expensive playmats. I don't understand, which I also kind of don't understand the people that buy super expensive collector booster boxes. So, and I fear what I don't understand, but I'm trying to understand the collector box people. I have no idea who buys expensive playmats, but they're out there, and you should do your best to make money from them. Ambiguous assumptions. They only put them in there to get you hooked on Commander products. Now that they got everybody, they don't need the sample pack. Yeah. For whatever reason, they've decided they do not need the collector sample pack. And I think they're right. I don't think they need it, but that's still annoying to me. You have to type in Surge foil for some reason. Had the same issue with my Krang. Interesting. Yeah. Yep. Y'shtola in Surge foil, going for a nice grand. It's crazy. This was a card I was also debating buying a year ago, back when it was, I don't think it might have been $700 around this time. It's crazy that it dropped. That's so funny. I was looking around this time. I think it was around like $600. That's so interesting that it dropped down and then is now spiking up with everything. Everything's spiking up right now. Really spooky, really interesting. I guess that's the theme of today's live stream, is everything's spiking. It's very spooky and very interesting. Oh. Zwin says, I had 8 Edge of Eternity sample packs from Precons, and I know I should have sold them, but I ripped them. Pulled an Extended Art Icetail Explorer and an Exalted Sunborn. LOL. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, life is short. Sometimes you just got to open it, you know? Even if you know the expected value is not good, you just got to open it. Vixlon sample packs contain the roaming throne. Yeah, there's a number of really good pulls from collector sample packs, the variety of them. And they really do, I don't know, they really do help make commander decks like really interesting. But like I said, I guess Wizards doesn't feel like they need them, and I guess they kind of don't. Whatever. How often do you hit when you speculate on singles, and do you think it's as good as compared to sealed? I've never had much luck speculating on singles, so I tend to stay away. Yeah, Soapland. I have not had a lot. I don't know. I'm probably at like half. Half the time I get it right, which I don't do it a lot. So, but yeah, maybe it's got to be less than half. Maybe it's like 40% or 30% of the time I get it right. Speculating on singles is interesting. I don't know the last time. Oh, I guess I speculated on the Jeweled Lotus, and that is something that's worked out. I've made some money off of Jewel Lotus. It hasn't really spiked yet or anything. I sold some when it did spike, when people thought it was going to get unbanned back in like February. It did not get unbanned. If it had gone unbanned, I would have made a lot of money. Yeah, singles, you have to have like a really good story in my mind. Most of the singles that I've made money from are I buy them because I like them for a commander deck or just to own, and then they happen to go up in money. I've made a lot of money that way. But as far as like choosing a single and being like, yes, I'm buying a bunch of those because I think it's going to go up, I've done a little bit of that with I really like the cheap cards. I mean, the cards that are only like, 40 cents each, and you can just buy whatever, like 50 of them, and you spend like $20 or whatever. It's fun. It's fun to, you're $20 in. If it goes up in value, you're like, woohoo. And if it doesn't, you're just like, whatever. But yeah, I think investing in sealed, most of the investing I've done and do is in sealed. It's definitely like sealed collector boxes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the sealed value is just insane. Like, where's the sheet? Here we go. Yeah. I mean, just looking at 2025, I mean, if you're buying these collector booster boxes, you would from Innistrad be netting 20%, from Aether Drift 13%, Dragonstorm 50%. I mean, these are just like insane returns. Absolutely bonkers returns. And so, yeah, I don't know. I just don't see any reason to stray from this unless you have like crazy money and really have to diversify. There's just no reason to not buy a bunch of collector booster boxes from every set and then sell them if or when they go up. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel. The returns have just been so good from collector booster boxes over the past like 3-4 years. And apparently in the past like couple days. So yeah. Collector sample is too much work for not enough printer space. Yeah, it's probably true. Slope is dope. Buy My Chicken says, hello, I've been inundated with your videos recently. You must be doing something well in the algorithm. I guess so, Buy My Chickens. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Also, I imagine that it's kind of annoying to get like the same YouTuber over and over and over again. But, anyways, glad you're here. Thanks for stopping in. Enel says, I do wonder if the tide will turn on vehicles and Aether Drift will shoot up someday. It's a classic. Everybody hated it 3 years ago, and now it's in demand setup. Yeah. Aether Drift, I don't know. What are the booster boxes people hated years ago? 2023, people hated Aftermath. It's still rough. People kind of hated Dominaria Remastered. It's still kind of rough. I don't know. What's the Like, people hated Lord of the Rings special edition, and that obviously has done very well. But anyway, it's interesting. I agree. I think Aether Drift will go up, but I'm not sure about it like spiking or something like that. Yeah, time to speculate on aliens with Star Trek coming out. That's what I did. I don't know if that's what you're referencing, but so I bought a bunch of copies of Reston, Minoputra Leader. I think this card is actually cracked. I have a commander with this guy, and I think that it's just like really good. And I bought a ton of copies. I wonder if we can see. Was this me? No, that couldn't have been me. I don't know. Anyways, there's it's super cheap right now. I could totally see this card having synergies in the future. And so I bought a bunch of copies, full disclosure. But you know, it's pretty dumb. Like I would not bet on my bet, but I will bet if that makes sense. All right. There's only a couple minutes left and I got to bounce. So we got to wrap this up. In Pokemon, it's pretty easy to just buy undervalued cards based on art. Magic is shifting a little towards there being some of the art treatments. Yeah, that's interesting, Soplan. I've thought about that. Like, I don't know if this is true, but it does seem like it's true that in Pokemon, if something is special art and it's just a relatively loved Pokemon, it will appreciate. Magic's different though, where I don't know. It's just not the case that the shiny full art stuff does well. There's lots of shiny, beautiful cards that are pennies, you know? I mean, you just look at like New Capenna and you look at their etched foil treatment and it's cheap. It is cheap, cheap, cheap. What is it called? I guess I can look it up this way. Streets of New Capenna. Gilded. It's gilded foil. Gilded foil. Yeah, these cards are absolutely beautiful. And the fact that the most expensive one that came out of New Capenna is only like $35 is crazy. But it is what it is, you know? I mean, this guy, I think this is a sick commander that I'm going to, and it's a girl, it's a female. That I want to build, and I can get the gilded foil copy for like less than $4. It's crazy. Thank you, Soplan. Magic is still a utility game. Yeah, Magic is a utility game. It's just very much the cards that people play with and like to play with and like to open become expensive. And if it's not played with, if it's not fun to open, yeah, I don't know. Just, it's interesting. I like Magic better because there's utility. For Pokemon, people get it for collecting and not for play. Not truly having utility makes me concerned for a drop in price in the future. Yeah, B-Chan, I wouldn't bet against Pokemon. Like, I wouldn't bet that the price is going to fall. I don't know. Those people are crazy. I don't know. It's just bizarre. The number of PSA 10 bull crap that sell for extremely high prices on eBay in Pokemon is unfathomable. I mean, in Magic, you know, if you have $1,000, you're like, oh, I can buy a Guy's Cradle, but there's just not a lot of cards out there for like $1,000+ that you can buy in Magic that you can like, that a Magic player reasonably would buy. But Pokemon collectors are crazy. These people are crazy. They got the crazy eyes and they're buying, you know, $1, $2, $5, $10,000 graded cards like it's nothing. These people are crazy. Okay. Yeah, the Silver Scrolls seem to fit the art treatment premium well. I have a set of the originals and they've gone up quite a bit. Yeah, Soplan, nice. Well played. Okay, peeps. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Peace. and scene.